What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Ringwalk Danny. What's going on?
What up, champ? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Another one, baby. Another one. And
back at the win.
Back at the win. After a big fight weekend, shout out to Canelo Alvarez getting the decision. Hopefully you were listening to me and Danny as we gave you all that great betting advice. And, you know, pockets got fatter.
Watched the kitty grow.
Watched it grow. Obviously, Canelo got the decision the way we predicted. Jussie Bam Rodriguez got the decision the way that we predicted. And then Ammo and Pacheco got the wins the way that we predicted. And I say wins because we did pick those guys' money line. Now, if you were lucky like myself to have a separate betting site that you could find the Pacheco 4.5 over available to you, then you made more money like me when you bet on that as well. Speaking of betting, though, I don't know that there's anything this weekend. It's like impossible to make money off Shakur, right? Like he's almost a 3-1. I'm not going to say he's a big favorite to get the decision, but 3-1, it's like minus 270. I don't even know. Like even the over is like 10.5. It's like,
what's it paying though?
I don't know. Minus money. I'll check it out on Bovada.
No, I'm just saying because obviously if you'd be interested in betting that decision, then the over would be another possible play for you on that fight. But that fight is taking place this Friday, Newark, New Jersey, ESPN. Obviously, Shakur Stevenson, main event, the hometown hero, defending his super featherweight titles against Robson Consacao, so definitely excited for that one. Great card. Keyshawn Davis on the co-main event of the evening. A lot of great talent. Jahad Tucker on the undercard. Floyd Diaz on the undercard. Bruce Shushu Carrington on the undercard. So definitely excited for this Friday night.
Maxie Hughes is an underdog
Against?
Kid Galahad. The over-under. Oof.
Is that this weekend as well?
Yes. That's on the 24th.
On the Parker card?
Joseph Parker.
Joe Joyce.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this, and I'm going to have to stay away. The under, which neither one of these guys are punchers, so it doesn't matter. And then the over is minus 255. It's not even worth it. But before we get all down the betting rabbit hole.
Right.
No, because we're going to have to go back to that. It's not like we can hold an entire show based off Shelly Finkel's comments. I seen someone in the chat steal my what I was going to say, which is, could have did this 2 years ago. Could have sat down 2 years ago, but at least they're open to talks, and hopefully after the Helenius fight, they can sit down and come to some sort of agreement and give us the fight that, a lot of us still want. But truth be told, we don't know what's going to come of this. The fact that he's open is good, but will he get a call, or will it be Fury to get that call? Or someone else, because they're saying my friend Jalal J, the Big Bang, AJ Big Bang
in China,
it,
Beijing,
it.
Okay,
so
you making a trip?
No.
Damn.
Why?
Who gonna make you go to China?
I don't know.
Nobody right now.
Nah.
What about Japan? Canelo Murata coming off the Triple G loss? No?
Nah. Once upon a time, I wanted that fight.
Yeah, me too.
Once upon a time, I wanted that fight for Canelo, but I don't think that I want it for me. I don't think I want to be there.
What about UK?
Who's going to take me to the UK?
Yeah. Because obviously last time...
Wilder AJ.
Okay. Nothing else?
Nah. They could have Fury AJ. Shout out to Fury. I'm wearing his underwear, though. Gypsy King, Tyson Fury underwear. Shout out to Contender Clothing for sending those over.
Contender who?
What?
What'd you say?
Clothing.
Oh, clothing.
What you thought I said?
I thought you said clover.
No.
I'm like, who?
My man made me scared. I'm like, wait, what'd I say?
Wilder Zhang in China, you going?
Nah.
Damn.
I mean, isn't that too many hours for me? How many hours you got to be on a plane?
I don't know. I'm sure from
Damn, I left my water out there.
I'm sure from LA to China, you could get nonstops to China. But
Yeah, but how many hours on the flight?
probably 16, 14.
Nah, I'm good.
Put you in business class.
I'm good.
Oh, wow.
I'm good. If I ever get one of those planes that Eddie had, Billy Joe, and remember when Matchroom was throwing the money around?
Yeah, no, and let me tell you.
If they get me that,
can I tell
I'm
you
not
something?
paying for
Can
that.
I tell you something? The crazy? That's not even first class.
That's not true.
No, I promise you, that's
No.
business class.
You got to go look up the
Ness,
picture of.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I looked it up. That is business class.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Jeremiah. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But no, that's truly business class, bro. And that's what I'm saying. We put you in business class where they make your bed, they allow you to go to the bathroom to change into your pajamas.
Well, I'm not paying for that $3,000 flight, so I hope someone else is. And if they are, we can consider. But I'm not. Nobody is worth me paying $3,000
Okay, let me
on
tell
a
you.
flight.
Price ain't the issue. Craziest place you want to go to cover a fight, an event.
Bali. I want boxing to take me where I've already wanted to go, not where they want to go. Fuck, I want to do Thriller in Manila. Take me to Bali.
Indonesia.
You know what I'm saying? What else I want? You ever seen, you probably haven't because you're a little younger, but it's called Couples Retreat.
Yeah.
But it's Bora Bora.
Okay.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Take me there.
Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take me there. You know what I mean? That's where boxing needs to take me.
This is what I've always wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Eddie used to do it Thanksgiving weekend. We saw Michael Hunter at least once. But remember the shows he did in Monaco?
Yes.
In Monte Carlo?
Yes.
Black Tie?
Yes. But that was like F1. It had that whole 007. That wasn't my vibe. It wasn't my vibe.
I'm
I
not
never
saying that
wanted
was
to go
your
to
vibe.
Monaco.
I ain't ask you. I asked you. You answered. I'm saying ask why I wanted to go there.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to fight on the military because they always do that for college games. I'm like, so either do it like on a military vessel or on a base.
Kind of like the press conference for Wilder Fury.
Exactly. See, they'll do full-blown basketball games on a military vessel. Like college basketball, televised to millions and millions.
Do they put bleachers or is it just the basketball court?
They do put bleachers, but it might be like 10 rows up on each side.
And only the rich and famous on that boat.
Nah, it was like military only. And then, yes, some select.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so
VIP.
none the way, that doesn't matter then.
But no, I'm saying doing it on a base. You could do it
on a base.
Absolutely.
Why a base?
Well, like somebody like Jamel, would have drew a lot, but they do it with other sports. Draw well.
I guess. How many people on a base?
Bro, some of them are towns. Like Nellis probably has like 40,000.
That's not a lot.
And that's here in Vegas.
That's not a lot.
But it's here in Vegas, though.
But you're right. A guy like Jamel would have drew.
But that's the thing.
More of his Marines.
Majority of people can come on. Like they've had events. Like you can come on
to the base.
Yeah. Like if you purchase a ticket, there's ways where boom, now they have your information, get you the pass, and you good to go.
But that's interesting.
Bora Bora and Bali would be nice. I can't see
that. That is interesting. Why wouldn't they take advantage of something like that? Now, do you guys have money on hand on the base?
As far as to
cash?
Nah, I mean.
So y'all have like some sort of debit cards or something?
Oh, like I don't know what you mean.
Well, I'm saying if you want to bring an event to your base,
do we take money? Yeah, like
no. Do you have money?
Do people have money like to spend?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's just like, regular people can come too.
I get it, but if we're going to a base, we're obviously catering to those Marines because it's a Jamel Herring fight. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out those 40,000. How many of those 40,000 have money? How many of those 40,000 are gonna come out? Because we banking on that. That's why we're going to a quote unquote base.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Jamel to me was the opportunity, but
wow, did he just try to walk into the window?
All right. Yeah, but no, I'm just thinking of crazy locations where we've seen other sporting events. Haven't seen boxing. I definitely liked what Eddie was doing in Monaco, something different, and unique.
Oh man, yeah. So again, Monaco's not my vibe, but I hear you. You want the cigar and the black tie,
007 vibes.
Yeah, you want to be at the roulette table. I guess so. I'll give you another real life one. I really am upset I didn't go to Zab's card. I wanted to go to that.
That was in the Bahamas, right?
Exactly.
But you wanted to go because
it was in the Bahamas.
Yeah, not because it was. See, I want to cover like good cards in good locations.
And I hear you. And that's why I didn't actually make the trip, because it wasn't a good enough card. But just that card being there, I thought about it. I did. And I know the dude that fought because I watched that I think that was like Chicago. Wasn't that Chicago, Inc.?
Yes.
Big Don, that's his name? Yes. That was my man. I love Big Don.
You know what's funny?
He funny as hell, Big Don. He always played victim and stupid when he cheated on his girl. He was hilarious, bro.
That's why you liked him?
He was the funniest, man.
Oh, man.
Big Don. So then when he got a fight, I'm like, man, at the Bahamas, I'm like, double man. I need to get there. But it was like, I seen the IG clips afterwards, and I was actually thankful I ain't go. It got too crazy. It was just, you ain't seen none of the mayhem? Nah, it got crazy.
Too much going on?
Too much. But.
Oh, last one.
St. Martin.
You probably didn't even know that this happened.
What?
Boxing fights at the Playboy Mansion.
I don't see the sense in that. I mean, what? He's gone, right?
Well, yeah, he's gone now. But
so
at
what?
The
he
time,
was paying a site.
Yeah, he was
paid the site fee.
He paid the site fee,
and that's why they was there. Because like, why else do you want to have a fight at the Playboy Mansion?
Sergio Mora fought at the Play. Look up his box rack.
That's crazy.
Look up his box rack. I want to say Sergio Mora fought at the Playboy Mansion.
I'm not interested. I'm gonna only tell you this. Why?
Bro, think about Atlanta, and that's what it was.
No, but think about it.
Kinda.
Think about it. If it had never happened, we'd be sitting here debating how great of an idea it would be and how much a fighter would capitalize, because 99% of those Playboy bunnies are beautiful with very large Instagram following and social media following. So this fighter that would have won in this alleged Hugh Hefner mansion house fight would get popular, but Mora got none. Like, it literally happened already. He got none. He didn't become any bigger.
Okay, you don't know that, though, because what if at the time nobody knew who Sergio Mora was? And then he fights at the Playboy Mansion, and then he gets like a model following.
Here's what I'll help you with that storyline. If you can show that Contender came after the Playboy Mansion, then that means he capitalized off the Playboy fame to get Contender. But if it was vice versa and Contender gave him the Playboy fame, it did nothing for him.
David Hay fought there.
Wow. Now, David belongs in the Playboy Mansion. I'm shocked he ain't leave a few David Hayes back there.
And it did.
What?
The fights happened before the Contender.
Oh, well, it worked then. It worked enough.
Yo, look who. He said he took a little inspiration. So I guess Eddie Hearn did or whatnot. But yeah, man.
Eddie Hearn did what?
They're saying that Hef put on an event. I'm going to be honest
in his backyard, and Eddie Hearn was inspired by it?
I'm going to be honest. This is so poorly written that I'm
You don't want to believe it?
I'm going to just leave it alone. No, I mean, I see, like, obviously I see all the pictures and stuff, but yeah, I mean, they've done numerous events there, bro. I think that would be dope. Eloy Perez fought at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh my God. Yo, you know he passed away?
Get out of here.
That's Eloy Perez, the one that tested positive for cocaine.
Yeah.
That Brona choked up.
Oh, wow.
We had a guest that told us that. If you're watching this live right now on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us reach our goal of 156,000 subscribers. I think we're somewhere around 155,750.
Yo, Kelly Thompson.
Kelly Thompson. Kelly, is that a fighter?
I don't know, man. That name really rings a bell. He was involved with the Playboy Mansion fights, and that name really rings a bell. I figured telling you.
I don't know who's that. It's not coming to mind.
Yo, Caesars, that's the other one. Which that would never happen. Obviously, that doesn't exist anymore. But I wish I was around for when they were doing the fights outdoors at Caesar's Palace. Remember the guy that flew into the ring, champ?
Yes, the fan man. That was epic. That was epic.
Like imagine how many views, like you sitting ringside and that shit happens. In today's day and age, you'd probably get like 4 or 5 million views on that.
Maybe. Because we talked about this the other day, man. Boxing doesn't get the views of everything else. You know, that's why when those social glove fighters got 2.4, and they were at 3 million at the time of the show. So, it's just a little different.
No, but I'm saying that's something that hasn't happened before.
Well, I was sent a DM here, but I'm not finding it, Bougie and Broward. So go ahead and resend that.
Yeah, because Ness is really caught up and invested.
Shout out,
Ness.
All right. We'll handle that
Ness.
later.
Or Bo handled that. Nothing to handle during the show.
Yeah.
So do you really think that Shelly Finkel will be willing to sit down with Eddie Hearn with Matchroom?
Absolutely. We've never seen him go this far. We've never seen him say this much about a possible meetup. So he must have gotten the okay and is willing. And I'm glad because there's money on the line, a lot of it, and a great fight that I'm sure we, the fight fans, are going to love, man. You know.
Is that a fight that we get in America, or you think they go across the pond for it?
A fight that we get in America? I mean, I hope.
Financially, because I think it's a big financial fight. It all
depends, though, Danny. You know that when you talking AJ, you're going to get that site fee from other countries. They've always bidded over him. So it comes down to that. Does AJ's foreign money equate to more of Wilder's U.S. money? Because Wilder versus AJ is going to bring in a live gate with expenses and U.S. pay-per-view plus UK pay-per-view.
Yes.
You know? And then foreign territories. Maybe they do it because AJ's the DAZN partner and, they sell the DAZN pay-per-view with Showtime or Fox, or maybe it's all DAZN pay-per-view and then all the territories spread out. We'll see. I know, they know there's big money in that fight, man. I just hope that they can truly get it done before both of these guys get too old. It's time now for AJ. Like, it is the right time. Wilder is the one getting older. What's AJ, like 32 now? 28 to 32?
Anthony Joshua is 32 years old right now.
There you go.
He'll be 33 next month.
And Wilder will be 37 in a couple months or less then. So
their birthdays exactly a week apart.
There you go. So it's like right now it makes sense.
4-year difference.
Right now it makes sense for AJ to take that risk. Wilder's a little older. He suffered 2 knockout losses. It's time. It's time. So everything is lining up. But Terry Harper was the female that got knocked out by Alicia Baumgartner, was she not?
Correct.
And Hannah Rankin has lost to Clarissa and Marshall, right?
Hannah Rankin has most recently lost to Marshall. Before that, Patricia Burchout. Before that, Clarissa Shields. Before that, Alicia Napoleon.
Consecutively?
No. So she lost her third pro fight. Then in 2018, lost to Alicia Napoleon. Fight after that, lost to Clarissa. Then in 2019, lost to Patricia Burchout. Then in 2020, lost to Savannah. And Terry has only lost to Alicia. And Terry does have, I don't know if you caught it, but she did take a fight after the Alicia fight. So she has got back on that winning track record, Ness. What is it about that fight that interests you?
I can't believe I'm the only one that sees it. Bruh, your girl Harper never been above 30. Rankin is a natural 54. She fought Marshall, a huge puncher at 60. Like, what are we looking at? These odds are crazy. I think I found our fight. They're tripping. We might have to at least go to over-under. Bro, why is Hannah Rankin
moving up to 54?
No, Hannah's at 54. Why is Terry the favorite moving up damn near 3 divisions? I know women's boxing is scarce. There's not a lot of opposition, but she been in there with Shields.
And Hannah Rankin's coming off 3 straight wins. Her most recent win, a TKO victory.
This is weird.
What are the odds? So what,
bro, they got my girl a plus 280 on the money line.
Hannah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How many rounds box does Terry have? Terry has 94, so she's definitely fresher by far.
Hannah has 127.
127.
127 rounds
Which
boxed.
is not that far apart, but it is more. It is more. It's quite a few more fights there. Especially if they're not even coming in dozens, they're coming in tens.
Yeah, and Hannah doesn't have knockout power. In her 15 victories, she's only had 3 stoppages.
While Harper has a 50% damn near, because, well, she lost to Bumgarner, so that took her ratio down to 42%, but she's 12 wins, 6 KOs, 1 loss, 1 draw. But she's only coming off of 1 win, and it's a decision, bruh.
And it was a pretty clear victory. And another thing, that's Terry Harper was cut in that fight. So even though she did get the victory, she still had to deal with the cut, having to not just fight through it, but obviously heal from that cut. So that's something else that could cause issues. You know, that fight was back in March. If Hannah Rankin, who I'm not saying is a knockout artist, like I said, she only has 3 knockouts, but if she can get that cut to open up, it will definitely give Terry Harper some issues.
Yeah, I like this fight, man. I need you to Google and see what's the official weight. Maybe they're draining Hannah because it doesn't make sense for Harper to move up that many divisions. From 35, her last fight, she didn't even weigh in at 35. She weighed in at 33.
And a quarter.
So she's going to go from 130 to 54. Man, that's too many divisions. That's like 4. She can't do that. Even if you want to consider a lightweight at 35, that's still 3. I mean, she ain't even Mikey Garcia, none of these people who have moved up and failed.
It is absolutely at 154 pounds.
Holy smokes. Is she being sold out? Where is Rob at?
Yeah, we need Rob right now because this is a bit confusing. So it says that the fight is, it's going to be weight limit of 154 pounds.
Man, all right.
And that's on, according to Box Live.
That's strange. So even though she's a puncher, allegedly.
Who?
Harper.
I mean, 50%?
I mean, 12 wins, 6 knockouts, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. And she's a almost a 4-1. She's a minus 375 on Bovada. So, but they got the under at a plus 325. So they don't think she getting no knockout.
Yeah, I mean, nobody should.
Really?
I mean, she's moving up in weight. She only has a 50% knockout ratio.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
You know,
You're right.
moving up like, what, 4 divisions?
4 divisions. This is crazy. I wonder if it's
3.
like, yeah, if you consider her a lightweight.
I mean, her last fight.
133 and a quarter. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. It's almost like they cashing her out. Or they know something we don't know about ranking. Like, and ranking doesn't even have the rounds box to indicate that she's done. And she's only 32. She ain't even 35. We don't even start calling you old till 35, 34. So it's like, what the hell is going on in this fight?
It'll be interesting to see, Ness. I want to talk to Rob because Rob is our
He didn't answer just yet.
UK
Poll.
specialist.
That's the poll, man. Let's see, which one of these bums in the chat actually know something about boxing and do they pay attention to all boxing? Yeah, just the outcome of the fight. I want to hear what they think. You know, Hannah Rankin versus Terry Harper. I guess you're going to have to put it, too, because some of these dudes don't watch this sport. So, Terry, who's moving up. Put Hannah Rankin versus Terry Harper, who's moving up 4 divisions.
3.
I mean, again, if you consider her a lightweight after one fight where she was 3 pounds above the junior lightweight division. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I can consider her that.
So I'm looking at like a breakdown, Ness.
Of?
So this fight. So Hannah Rankin, 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Harper, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Harper, 1-inch height advantage. On numerous websites, nobody has Rankin's reach, so can't compare that. Both ladies orthodox. They both debuted the same year. So they've both debuted the same year, but Rankin has fought more and obviously lost more.
Mm-hmm.
But they've both won just as much. So
Yeah, but Rankin's been in by far with the way better opposition.
no question.
She was in there with a sledgehammer with Marshall, then a tactician with Clarissa. Come on, man. It's not even a question. I don't know what they doing. So we got a $5 super chat from my man SDX Renzi that says, do we have a Hannah Rankin and Maxie Hughes parlay? Oh, hell yeah. You could definitely parlay. I'm gonna be real though. I'm not endorsing that. I'm letting you know from the door. That's an underdog parlay, but it's not a bad one, especially if you parlay like me. You know I bet little money, $2, $5. So that might be a great $2 parlay because it's gonna be great. Actually, let me build it for you.
$113. You know, whatever.
Let me see. Yeah, I did bet 113 on my man Jamel Herring.
Actually, that wasn't even a parlay. That was a straight up bet.
I believe. Yeah. Jermaine, he done made me a believer. So I'm gonna stick with the Rankin money line, and then I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna get us Maxie Hughes money line, and that allows you to parlay and look at right there. You don't got to put nothing else in there, but if you want to be greedy, you could keep building. But right there, Danny, ask me, how much is the plus money?
I'll ask, how much is the plus money?
$8.99. Let's see what $2 looks like. Risk 2, look at that. Risk 2 win 18. Bro, that's 9 times your money. You can't get mad there. So, yes, I'm only betting 2 on that parlay. You don't have to.
I'm not going to lie. I like that Maxie Hughes bet. Kid Galahad's moving up 2 divisions. He's coming off a TKO loss.
He never had power in his life. We got to test him, though. I don't know that Maxie Hughes is a big enough name. You know, Kid Galahad tested. Oh, yeah. You gotta watch them Dominic Ingle boys. Okay. Dominic, and look, I want to look as good as Ingle. I want to look as good as Ingle. Man. Well, I'm telling the truth. No, I'm never afraid to tell the truth. I'm like Oscar. I'm telling the truth. Dominic's forearms is serious. And his chest. and he like 68.
According to you, though, Kid Galahad has to be considered a puncher because he has a 56% knockout ratio. Yeah.
How many fights remove is he from the Kiko Martinez splattering?
That was his last fight.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Snap.
That's what I'm saying.
This is perfect.
And that was at featherweight.
I'm making this bet.
And this at 35.
I'm making this bet. I think I'm going to take that $2 on this bet.
This at 35, but wait, it gets better.
What? Hughes ain't losing this fight, period. I'm telling y'all right now, Hughes is hungry. He works a day job. Like, he just quit that day job to be a full-time fighter. Hughes is winning this fight. I'm going for Hughes by technical decision at a +125. Yo, that don't even make sense. Oh, no, that's Galahad as a decision at 125. Hughes is actually a 290. So they believe Galahad is a slight favorite, but, you know, they get it wrong all the time. Last week.
So Hughes is the underdog, correct?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what we need right there. I like that.
See, the thing is, what's his knockout ratio? Because that's the thing. If we go Hughes decision, we you know, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We're only giving ourselves one way to win. And if he gets
his knockout percentage is 15%, bro.
Okay, but understand that Kid Galahad just got flattened.
What's the over-under, champ?
The over-under. 10.5. And that's bad because the under is +175 and the over is -255.
I mean, you could sprinkle a little bit here.
Never. Who's getting a knockout? Ain't none of them getting that knockout.
I'm just saying, Kid Galahad got stopped in his last fight. He's a smaller guy. You understand? Maxie Hughes walks around. Oh, come on, Box Rick. All right,
so I got the parlay right here. Maxie Hughes by decision is a +290, plus Hannah Rankin, +280. That brings us to a total of 1382 plus money. I'm risking a whole $2 to make 200, actually 2764. It's still good. Still good. I mean, how many times is that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down, look, and you know, cause is there no other fights that you like this weekend? What about
that? You want to add
Joyce?
to that?
I mean, why not? Joyce, Joseph Parker.
See, this is where the greed kicks in. Let's not be greedy. We already got this in the bank. Now we're gonna add who? Shakur? Let's see how much Shakur gives us by decision. But we could blow it. See if we add Shakur and he all of a sudden gets an upset knockout. And if we put him in there, my money line is a -2,000. Let's put him in the money line. -2,000 changes us nothing. It literally gave me like 30 points. Let me see. From 1382
to
1456. That's almost 100 points. They tripping. Yeah, I'm leaving Shakur in there.
Yeah.
They wilding. How you gonna give me a +100 points for a favorite?
But what about
by money line?
Can you add them by victory method? So
who?
Shakur decision? Can you?
Why are you being a gambler instead of a smart bettor? You gambling by risking decision only when you know he's coming off a knockout. Momentum.
He's not coming off a knockout. He's coming off of a decision victory.
Over Valdez.
Correct.
But he got that momentum from the Heron, so he want that back. You never know. Plus, this guy beat Valdez and got the robbery. Got robbed, so he probably want to make a statement. I don't know, but all right, I'll show you what it looks like if that's what you want.
I'm just curious, champ. You know,
no worries, I got you right now.
You know, Consecal is about 3 inches taller.
It's a -182. Shakur Stevenson by decision.
Oh, I like that. I like it. Look,
and it damn sure takes the parlay all the way up.
Consecal's 3 inches taller, has a 2-inch reach advantage. I think that he's going to bring enough of a fight, just like Valdez brought enough of a fight. You know, I'm not saying he's going to win anything. I think that it's going to be our guy Shakur. But I think that he'll bring enough of a fight to have it go the distance.
You mean Consecal?
Yes.
But I don't care. You've already convinced me. Shakur by decision at a -182. It takes my already amazing parlay of a plus 1356 to a 2196, bro. Like if I literally wanted to get crazy and brave, like some of my listeners, and put 100 on this parlay.
Yeah, I mean, you winning 2,100.
$2,196 with 29 cents. Man.
That kitty would look so pretty.
$10, bro. $10.
That's all you need.
219.63 plus your $10 back.
Yep.
We gonna put that 5 and 5. Fuck it.
You don't want to keep looking, Keyshawn, because I think the Keyshawn bet.
This man is getting greedy.
No,
yo.
look, I think
you're getting greedy. You're getting
is
greedy.
Keyshawn not a safe bet?
You're still getting greedy.
Keyshawn money line, safe bet.
Then they got Floyd in here.
Yeah, he fights this weekend.
And he's less of a favorite than Shakur.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to see what he's giving us. Okay, right now we're at a 21.96. We put Floyd. Oh! Damn! They're giving me 200 points for Floyd?
So now you at what, 2,400?
23-24. I might not take Floyd, though. He is old at this point.
No, and we don't know what they're doing, man.
And that dude could be trying to make a name for
it's
himself.
It's in Japan. We don't know what's going on. I'm thinking Keyshawn, money line.
I'm thinking Joe Joyce by decision. Plus 130.
So they think
Parker ain't getting knocked out. AJ didn't knock him out. Dillian White didn't knock him out. Ruiz ain't knock him out.
How many times has he been down?
This is too big of a parlay. Listen, you could seriously
we could do $2 on this, though, bro.
Yeah, but you could seriously break this parlay up right now. Like, I wonder what Shakur by decision and Joseph Joyce by decision is alone.
Who?
Joe Joyce.
Oh, Joe Joyce.
Well, his name is Joseph Joyce. They got it there.
Oh, for real?
It literally says Joseph Joyce.
Next time I interview him. So, Joseph.
Yo, I got to take everybody out because Maxie Hughes, that might be a separate bet. Just him and Hannah alone, that's another parlay because this is more of a sit. So, look at that.
So
yo,
Dillian,
wait a minute. Joe Joyce by decision, Shakur by decision. What you think that is?
Oh, that got to be like a plus 100 or something.
No, almost 3, plus 256. That is very, very, very possible.
Yeah.
Joseph Parker hasn't been stopped by Andy Ruiz. He hasn't been stopped by Anthony Joshua. He hasn't been stopped by who else he fought? Dillian White with that big left hook.
He dropped him twice.
This is the play.
Joshua didn't even drop him.
This is the play. And then Shakur, like you said, that's the play. Shakur, I'm doing this one alone. I think this is a $100 parlay. I swear. Oh, you laughing.
Nah.
Bro, we talking about Shakur Stevenson. They calling him the next Floyd.
Bro.
You seen Joe Joyce in it. He's going to be mad when I make this. Listen, I know what I seen with Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is dedicated to the jab. You seen it in the Dubois fight. Joe Joyce is a killer to the body. Nobody heard Joe Joyce. And Joseph Parker is not Usyk. He ain't got the feet to get the reach of Joe Joyce alone.
No, I agree. I just think that maybe we could add a little something more on it.
Why ruin it? And who else is fighting this week that is as definite wins as these guys?
Keyshawn.
All right. Let's see what Keyshawn is. I will screen share the parlay when it's all said and done. You guys better be using my code BETTBV on mybookie.ag or the link in the description, or rather the live chat for Bovada, because I'm giving you free advice. There's plenty of people that charge for what I do. I'm just giving it to you. Look at my kitty. When we screen share, you'll see it. But you said
Keyshawn Davis.
He's not here. They got Shakur and Hannah. Nah, they don't have him yet.
They don't have the rest of the card on there?
It's too early. Remember, Shakur's a big star, and it's almost 7 days out.
Well, no. It's like 4 days out. The fight's Friday. It's 4 days. But
today's Monday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And what I said?
7 days out.
I said 7 minus 2. You just didn't hear me say minus 2.
Well, I mean, it would be minus 3 to equal 4. Yeah, you're not the brightest of the bunch, but yes.
I'm making his money, though. I'm making this money, but I'm gonna tell you what.
Do you think
I'm
we
not
should wait
waiting.
till like Wednesday?
No, no,
Okay.
I'm locking this one in.
So
This is
Joseph,
at least
Joe Joyce and Corey.
Let me see what $25 gets me, because I said 100, but I'm a 25. Damn, that's it. I should be winning $100 easy. I gotta bet more. I gotta bet to make 100. 40. 40 makes me okay. 40 makes me 102.
Is that including your 40 back?
No,
Okay.
142 with my 40 back.
Okay. So, yeah.
But let's see, if I do the 29, or I'm gonna just round it off at a 30, which would put me at 300 even in the kitty. 30 only wins me 76. That's trash. 76.91.
And you know, as the weekend approaches, you're gonna want to make more bets. So keeping that kitty even is
it's not gonna happen.
Nah.
But Bo, I'm gonna read the results to this poll, but start making a new poll, which is Joe Joyce decision, Shakur decision. Is that not the best parlay you've heard all year? Nah, you can word it how you want, but truly that is it. All right, so they said women's fight prediction time. Who are you picking and how? Terry Harper versus Hannah Rankin. Terry Harper by decision, 44%. Hannah Rankin by decision, 29%. That's a lot. That's a lot of people believe in Hannah. Terry Harper by KO 16, Hannah Rankin by KO 11. So, you know, that's a 30, almost 40% of the public believes Hannah's going to win. That means our parlay, and that's another parlay we're going to do. So we got to lock this one in. I'm going to do the 40 because I do want that 100. And I do believe these guys. So, I'm betting 40.
Okay. I'm going to have to look how much I won on last week.
Yeah, do your math. I placed that. You could give them a screen share so they can see that bet successfully placed. Do, 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 do.
No, he's not kidding about the poll. He wants to know.
That ass serious. And give me a screen share.
But word it a million times better, please.
I said that. I said you can word it how you want. Screen share.
So most people think Terry Harper gonna win.
Yeah. But look at the 40% that believe Hannah's gonna win. That's enough, bro.
Yeah.
And this girl moving up 4 divisions, bro. She about to learn what weight classes is all about.
I still got to talk to. I still got to talk to.
So
to Rob
since they
about
can't
that.
screen share at the moment, I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna lock in that Maxie Hughes bet. I'm gonna do Maxie by money line, and then I'm gonna do Rankin by money line, and I'm gonna drop. Yo, that's a plus 899. Actually, I'm not even doing Maxie by money line. I'm going for the decision. Maxie ain't getting no knockout. You my man, Maxie. I was the first to get you on the show. Damn, that's a plus. Yo, plus 1382. Maxie Hughes by decision and Hannah Rankin money line. And $2 wins me 26. I think I want to round that up to 3 to get me that 41, which is the 40 that I'll lose if Shakur gets a knockout. You see how I did that? See how I did that? So I'm spending $3 to make the 40 I might lose. Hopefully, I win them both, though. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be great.
That'd be great. I'm locked that in. Ain't no screen share. I'll show you this later. Continue betting. That's locked in. I believe in those. I believe in those. Let me see. They're saying until the official announcement. No.
A lot of interesting fights this weekend that if you take enough time and play with it, I think you can make a few good parlays out of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what I'm gonna be betting this weekend.
So, what else we got? What else we got?
Just something I was saying to keep an eye on.
What?
Hopefully, maybe closer to Wednesday, we'll check Bovada and my bookie nest. But there is some great names like Keyshawn Davis, Shushu Carrington on the card, Antoine Cobb, Jalen Phillips. I'm interested in that rematch. Obviously, cash flow on the card as well. Henry LeBron versus Andy Vences. And then a couple cards from across the pond as well. So a lot of possible bets.
What do you think about Shakur 7 through 12? I love it. Plus 300. I love it. I love it. All I need to find now is somebody to parlay that with, like Joe Joyce. You don't put all my bags in one basket with these guys. Is that they the solid favorites of this week?
Let me see. I'm trying to see. Has Consecao?
Oh my God!
Consecao has been knocked down.
Yo, peep this. Bo, I want your input. Danny.
Yo.
Joseph Joyce, 7 through 12. Shakur Stevenson, 7 through 12. Because let's be real. There's always two sides to a coin, right? And this side is Joseph Parker's been around the block. Fought 12 rounds with Anthony Joshua, 12 rounds with Dillian Wright, 12 rounds with Andy Ruiz, probably 12 with some other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Sparring with Fury. He's ripe. He's ready. He could get retired tonight. It could be the first knockout of his career, especially when you in there with the Juggernaut. They call him that for a reason. He's coming forward. Those body shots are real. That jab, it broke Dubois' face. Okay? So Joseph Parker to get stopped by Joe Joyce in rounds 7 through 12 at a plus 450, parlayed with Shakur's plus 300, we at 2,100. Let me see.
Parker got dropped in that first Chisora fight. Let's not forget.
Yo, so Bo, $2 makes me 42 on that knockout parlay. You tripping. You tripping.
$1 for
$1 makes me 21. He tripping. Y'all tripping.
I ain't said nothing.
$2, you can't risk $1 on each A side?
I put $2 on it. Shit, round up, make it 5.
Whoa. These guys ain't been getting knockouts like that. Shakur KO is reaching. No, it ain't. You seen what he did to Heron? Ganciao, who said Ganciao on his level? Aren't we over-assessing him? Overrating him? Like, what'd he do? Get a fight that a few people thought he should have won versus Valdez? Other than that, who the fuck he beat?
I mean, gold medalist.
Okay. I know plenty of amateurs that didn't pan out. Plenty. You know, Rigondeaux was a 2-time gold medalist.
And multiple-time world champion.
No, the fuck he wasn't. What? After Nonito Donaire, who else belt he took? What other champion he got?
So he was a 1-time world champion?
I don't know. You tell me. You said multiple. Tell me when.
I thought he was a 2-time
I could have sworn he lost to Loma. You know, I could have sworn that was a defense to that Becco. So I'm just like, who else he beat? Would you count in regulars? Interims?
I mean, you got to count the regulars. The Hall of Fame count them.
Get him, Danny.
All I'm saying.
Wait, what's the name of the guy on the right? Am I on the right or you?
Me.
Oh, the name of the guy on the right is Bill.
Hello, guys.
Let me see what my bookie got before I dip.
So the poll right now, 20 votes already now.
Damn, that's it.
Shakur Stevenson by decision over Robson Consecao, and then Joe Joyce by decision over Joe Parker.
They liking it?
So 48% of the people say great prediction.
Love it. That's a lot. That's almost 50%.
39 say good prediction.
Ooh. So that's basically everybody.
12%. Oh, shit, it went up. It's at 42 say good predictions now. 12% say bad predictions.
What? They don't know what they're talking about.
And then 0% say terrible predictions.
Crazy.
So only 27 votes so far, so we'll keep an eye on that. But definitely a couple parts. So you said you put 40 on Shakur by decision, right?
So Joseph Parker
Okay.
I put 40 on decision.
With Joe Joyce.
Both parlay decisions, for sure.
Okay.
We went big because Parker's durable. I think he could get knocked out, obviously, for reasons I just said. It's time. It's time. Joyce is big, too, man. Parker ain't as big. I've met both of them, man. Joyce is big. He might stop him. I hope that other backup parlay saves me because he is big, man. But we seen him sparring. He ain't hurt.
Wasn't the last time he got a knockout?
I don't know.
Because he be coming with some random power.
Wasn't it the Dubois one? Because that was like stoppage because of, the eye.
I ain't going to lie. He on a 5-fight knockout streak.
Joseph?
Four fight.
Nah.
Dubois, Takam, Hammer. And then the first one was Michael Walishk.
Wow. Yeah, no, I remember that.
And then the fight before that, he went 12 with Jennings.
Exactly.
That's
And that's a small one. But he a Philly fighter, baby. That's slickness. Get that slickness. But check this out.
He knocked out Stavern Ustinov, Joe Hanks.
Check this out. The draw is a plus 1393. You know what that means.
Bro, he has a 92% knockout percentage.
Yeah.
Joe Joyce only has one fight that he went the distance.
Okay.
And that was Brian
So
Jones.
go on the other side. Okay. Go ahead and bet against me.
All right. Yeah, I believe he going to put him in retirement. Yeah.
You think he going to get the knockout?
Yeah.
You're tripping.
Bro, those body shots. Let me tell you, Parker don't train like that.
What? You tripping. Parker is last in the decision. He is.
Think so?
Bruh, he's Samoan. My man out there, he like, man, where your kitty at, man?
All I'm saying is Joe Joyce has a sharp-ass jab.
Definitely.
He got a 4-inch reach advantage,
Yep.
a 2-inch height advantage. Bro, he going to be popping his fucking little face all night long.
Listen, this fight was rescheduled like twice. If Joyce didn't, if Parker didn't think he could win, he would have been out. He would have been out. This got rescheduled.
90.
Listen,
Look, Joe Joyce.
if you was right, check this out. If you're right, two different betting sites have him plus money for the knockout. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. He a plus 200.
Like you say, the sites aren't always right.
You're right, but we got to average them out. It's more than one. It's more than one.
I think it's a bet worth making. Put a little bit on it. You ain't got to sprinkle too much on it.
Joyce by decision. Joseph Joyce.
Like, when's the last time Joseph Parker fought, man? Let's see. He fought Chisora in December. Shit, at least we've seen Joyce this year. Yeah, I don't know, champ. I'm rocking with Joyce.
By what?
By stoppage. I think we're gonna hit. I think we're gonna hit Ishmael Salas.
So listen.
Sarigato.
So listen.
And he gonna come in.
So that means my 7. That means my 7 through 12 prediction on Bovada at a plus 450 is beautiful. For almost 5 times your money, you might as well. He ain't getting a knockout in the beginning.
Nah.
It's gonna come after the 7th. He gonna do the whole first half. Ain't no way. It's gonna take accumulation.
Yeah, and obviously the jab's it's gonna take rounds of that jab to start to wear on Joseph Parker.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you believe in him and Danny, I would say do 7 through 12. I'm doing my dollar bet, which we can't screen share, which is Joseph Parker losing to Joe Joyce between rounds 7 through 12 at a plus 450, parlayed with Shakur getting that stoppage.
Oh, you going stoppage?
Oh, yeah. On this parlay? It's a dollar parlay for $21.
Oh, you put a little dollar on it.
Little dollar. I should put 2 because I got 97 cents in there. Let me see if I can put 197.
You should be able to.
Let me get my 197 on, man. Placing that bet.
What that pay you?
That paid me 41.37.
Okay.
Yeah, good money. Good money.
Okay.
Let me see where my open bets at. What we got here? Stevenson, round 7 through 12 at a plus 300. Joseph Parker, losing to Joe Joyce. 7 through 12 plus 450. That brought me to like 13 and some change alone. Then I did the Hannah Rankin Maxie Hughes parlay. I bet 3 on that. I bet 3, which isn't big, but that makes me, that $3.
Yo, the chat.
That $3 makes me 41.46. Then I placed the Stevenson by decision and Joe Joyce
by decision.
$40 on that.
To win 100 back.
Win
right?
102.55 plus your 40 back. So that'll cover everything if I lose on everything else. I know my boys in them will come through. Even though me and you don't see eye to eye, because that parlay obviously includes Joe Joyce getting a decision win.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's what it is. Okay, what we were going to ask Rob? What's up?
Oh, the Terry Harper and Hannah Rankin fight.
Harper.
Because I think there's money to be made there. And for everybody asking in the chat, we use both Bovada and MyBookie. You can use code BETTBV to bet with us.
So it looks like we're going to get this betting expert. We're going to get this betting expert to find out about this Harper and the Hughes. I know nobody's going to feel me on the Hughes because he's an unknown. But Kid Galahad, man, I ain't nobody's friend, man. He underwhelmed all his career, man. Like, how you lose to a 40-something underdog? Like, and I ain't even talking points. He 40 years old.
Bro, I remember seeing Kiko get his ass beat by Leo like 6-7 years ago on Showtime.
Wow.
And then I saw that fight. I'm like, oh, yeah, kid.
I remember Kiko winning his world title at the Revel Casino in Atlantic City over some dude named like Jonathan Romero or something like that. He won that world title. I was so happy for him because, you know, he had mad losses like Salido. Martinez gave him a shot, and then there he goes. He won a world title. But now you got to give him respect. He Hall of Fame status. I ain't saying first ballot, but he a 2-time champ. He's Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kid Galahad. When everybody thought he was about to lose, my man became a 2-time world champion.
And he's how old now, man? He has to be 40, right?
At least 38. Damn, my man was dry with that info.
What'd he say?
That's what women do.
Oh, wow. Damn, he's only 36.
Kiko?
Yeah.
Lord, 350 rounds box. What's your guess? Don't look.
333.
Damn, I'm nasty. Holy smokes.
Oh, no, that was my guess. Let me go look it up.
Oh,
shit, it is 333.
He's a cheater.
Yeah. Yo, he's been pro 18 years already. He turned pro in 2004. I was like 8 years old at that time, 7 years old.
Wait, we got a guess? He said headed to go grab the guest. Did he not know it was? Anyway.
That fight was, okay, that was March.
Look, even the expert said, and I quote, yeah, I think the ranking has a better shot than the odds are giving her. She probably worth betting at better than plus 200. We're still not far removed from Harper's scary KO to Bumgarner, and now she's making a tremendous jump up in weight versus a very good opponent. Should be very competitive match that comes down to stamina in the late rounds. If Rankin doesn't spring the upset, I think the draw is also live. Let me see what the draw is paying. Let me see what the draw is paying. I'm telling y'all, man.
I didn't think
I'm telling you, these people don't know more than us, bro. These people don't know more than us. They don't watch the sport. They get paid to do this. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, nah, damn, that's too much.
Talk to me.
Nah, they made the under so low. They made it 8.5.
I mean, it's a 10.
The over, excuse me.
Yeah, you said so low or so high?
So high.
Oh, yeah.
I meant high.
I was just saying it's a 10-round fight. Keep
Exactly.
in
So they
mind.
give you 1.5 rounds. It's like nothing. It's nothing.
Well, no, I mean, if you're betting the over, you're betting the decision. Because
Basically.
you're only playing with 90 seconds at that point.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Yeah.
Boozy from Broward with a $2 super chat saying, I sent a request to you, Bo. Says from Cousin Boozy. Y'all don't know where Bo went.
Me neither. I have no clue who he's going to get either. But
Yo, Rob is terrible.
what?
I just saw his dry response. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I heard you say it. But.
So we're about 1 month out, less than a month.
From
The big return for Deontay Wilder. I
Yeah.
mean, the talks can't happen until the fight with
Yeah.
Helenius.
He has to get his victory over Helenius, that's for sure.
Mhm.
October 15th, Showtime. Fox pay-per-view? Payperview.com.
Definitely pay-per-view.com.
Payperview.com.
I'm sure that's where it will be.
Absolutely. So we have that. And that's also the day Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall, obviously, and Alicia Baumgartner versus Michaela Mears the same day. And then Devin Haney will be fighting that day as well from Australia. So we'll
Yeah,
have
a lot of fights on the 15th, without a doubt.
we'll have fights all over the globe that day that we'll be covering and touching bases on. So
In studio all day. But it does look like our guest is here from Chicago. He made it early.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, not in studio yet, but that's who he's going to get. So that, I guess, will. He was on the Social Gloves card on the Austin McBoom, right?
Yes. In Los Angeles a couple weeks ago.
But he's a real fighter, though, like with an amateur background in USA boxing and everything. Well, I guess he's not here.
Okay.
Show business. So what we have to wait for Bo to let us know now.
Bo, let us know.
Before we can decide whether or not we're done then. You know, I never got your who you want next for him.
For who?
Canelo.
I told you, like, it's really hard to say. He's going to miss at least a year. So much can happen in that year. It's so hard to say.
Perfect world, man.
I mean, perfect world, David.
Okay.
Perfect world, David.
Wow.
Benavidez, yeah.
It's crazy to see this many people wanting David. I got Sean Ferguson, been a member for 22 months at the prospect level. He says, who did Cruz beat for undisputed at 160 ranking? Huh? You know what he's talking about?
Cruz. Who is Cruz?
I don't know. But by saying Cruz, I automatically thought he was talking women's boxing. Oh, Franchon Cruz. He spelled it wrong.
Oh.
She beat Hannah Rankin, didn't she? Nah. She beat someone else. It wasn't Hannah Rankin, was it? Because if she beat Rankin too, damn, Rankin is tough.
Let's see. She beat. Nah. Sedaroos.
Sedaroos. I remember Sedaroos.
Sedaroos, who was 8-0 at the time.
Yeah.
But Bo, wait no more. Bring in the guest.
Oh, he's here. Okay.
So there's another guest.
Yeah. Brandon got it done last minute. So I don't even want to try to butcher your fellow Chicago. You don't want to try either?
Nah, I mean, just because he's from Chicago, don't mean I know how to pronounce his name.
You know, I was hoping.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck his name up, so we'll see when he gets in here and allow him, to put us on. But it seems like not just is he fighting us, but doing a little bit of acting as well. So interested to hear his story and learn more about him. Team_Able on Instagram, though.
Well, we'll be getting them in just a few minutes. If you're a Patreon, you can head on over to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice and go ahead and drop a question for Team Able, because we do have a post all set up for him. And we'll be with them in just a second. So if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to make sure to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans, letting them know that we get big name guests multiple times a day. So I am excited for Maxie Hughes, who got this fight with Kid Galahad. I know he had been waiting. Shout out to Devin that at least mentioned his name and showed some interest of maybe having that fight with Maxie in Oakland, is what they said one time. Bring it back to Oakland.
Yeah, I don't know that fight was ever going to happen.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, it's going to be difficult. How you doing, champ? What's up? What's up? Thank you for showing up. Short notice. How are you, man?
Good.
Well.
Cannot complain one bit.
So I don't want to butcher your name. I'm going to need you to go ahead and give us the pronunciation.
My name is Abimbola Ashundairo.
I could get that because it sounds like
Ashundairo.
I'm not even going to go with the last because that first name almost sounds like I've been baller.
You did.
I've been baller.
I've been a baller.
You did.
I like
Straight up.
I like that. I like that.
So you're a real fighter.
Yes, sir.
You're not like a YouTuber. You just got on a Social Gloves card, but you have a legitimate amateur background.
I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. Bring us up to speed, man. How many amateur fights?
So I've had 20 amateur fights. I was 17-3. I only started boxing 3 years ago, 2019, where I won the Golden Gloves. And then just this past December, I won the USA Nationals. So I was on Team
Congrats,
USA.
man.
Thank you. So I was on Team USA, and then I didn't want to wait for the Olympics and whatnot, 2024. So I was like, I'm going to just turn pro now, and I'm also Nigerian. So I could actually go to the Olympics for Nigeria. Why wait for America, you know? So I turned professional in June of this year, and since then, I've had 4 fights.
Wow.
Yes,
4
sir.
fights. Who's your promoter?
I don't have a promoter.
Who's the manager?
I don't have a manager.
Okay, so how'd you get on 4 separate fight cards, and where were they?
Okay, so how I got on those fight cards was through different connections. I know a fighter, his name's Sean Simpson, his father.
Tony.
Yeah, exactly, Tony Simpson. He knows a lot of people in boxing because his son's been doing it for a while now. So through him and then through other people I know, I've been able to get on these cards. The first fight was in Rosemont in Chicago. The second fight was in Philly, in Philadelphia. Third fight was in Gary, Indiana. And the last fight last week, Saturday, September 10th, was in LA, baby.
Now, you got 3 knockdowns last week. Just talk about the moment. Obviously, you were fighting on the biggest show yet that you've been a part of. So just talk about the moment and to be able to shine the way you did in front of all the people and whatnot.
Right. I knew I was going to win that fight. I have that much belief in myself. But
how'd you know you were fighting a guy with more experience, a guy that was 9 wins, only 1 defeat?
I'm very visual. I could look at a fighter and determine, okay, he's too slow or his feet aren't good. So I'll be able to use my footwork to beat him. And me being the fighter, I don't believe if it comes down to fighting, nobody's going to outfight me. I can fight. And I'm not talking about box. Fight. I can fight. Boxing, too, if it comes down to a technical level, I will I can outpoint somebody if that's what I need to do. So it really depends on the moment.
So what was it about boxing that got you into the sport?
So I've always loved fighting. If it was my cousins, my brother, uncles, it doesn't matter. I just loved fighting. And I used to be a professional bodybuilder. And so I turned professional 2018, I believe, bodybuilding. And I
Who was you working with in Chicago? I'm just curious.
Bodybuilding or?
Yeah.
Bodybuilding. Myself, my brother, actually. That's
Okay.
right over there. Yeah. So we did it ourselves. We've been doing everything ourselves. And I won every show that I was in except the last one, which was the Natural Bodybuilding Olympia. And that put a bad taste in my mouth because it was political, the reason why I lost. And I was like, damn, I need to do something where it's not political.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Right.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know.
But you doing good.
I know.
You doing good. Somehow you doing good because you're blessed, I want to say. I want to go back to the first fight.
Yeah.
You took a 3-0 fighter. Did you know him?
No, did not know.
Did he know you?
No.
So who is from the Rosemont? Like, where is that?
That's
Chicago.
Chicago.
So that's your hometown, though.
Yeah. But the guy,
So you know the promoter.
I know the promoter.
Who
yeah.
was it? Bobby Hits?
Exactly.
Okay.
How was that?
It was cool. It was good. It was a good production.
Whose fighter was your opponent? Was it Bobby's?
No, he's not Bobby's fighter. Neither of us were Bobby's fighter. The guy had fought on Bobby's show his last show, which was in April of this year, and he beat another guy that was undefeated.
He was 3-0. I'm just
Right.
wondering,
Yeah.
why would you take him or why would he take you? You
Right.
know.
Right.
So you're not paying for these fights.
No.
You're being paid for these fights.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Except for
With
the
no
third
manager and
one.
promoter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out. You're doing your thing, my friend.
Yeah.
So
So
what was it about? Yeah, I want to know. It leaves a sour taste in your mouth. So you want to leave a corrupted sport to get into a non-corrupted sport. I didn't know those existed, by the way, because I watch it all. Like 2 weeks ago, I was up 6 a.m. watching Formula One. I watch it all.
Yeah.
I've never found a sport that wasn't corrupted. So
that wasn't corrupted.
yeah.
Yeah. It can be corrupted, but
It
not
can
if I
be.
knock you out.
That's true.
right.
You know, so that's what I'm leaning on. Of course, we'll have to move smarter eventually because
Or not corrupted, political. I'm sorry.
political.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to move smarter because some people are not going to want to lose their investment. So me fighting somebody on, let's say, Top Rank or whatever that they've invested a lot of money in. So if it comes down to it and it's a close fight, they're going to give it to their fighter, even though I might have edged it out and whatnot. So we'll have to move smarter or possibly sign a few deals with
The right
promoters and
people
whatnot.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Why not start? I mean, you have a decent following. Why not start your own promotion?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we want to do. So if Bill Haney's listening, I want to ask him for some advice because I know he's done it with his son, Devin Haney. So that would be nice if I could
sure.
ask him. Yeah,
But
How long you in town?
in town until tomorrow, but I can always extend it.
your next fight was another undefeated fighter.
Yes, sir.
So how'd that opportunity come about?
Through Tony Simpson, it was just random. He
He just calls you and says, we got an undefeated guy?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we want to do. We want those type of fighters that are undefeated or have good records, winning records. Because one thing about it is my age. I'm 29 now. I just turned 29 September 4th. So I don't have too much time to want to build, for years and whatnot. I want to come in the game, show them what I'm about, and take over.
So you moved up in your fourth fight.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
planning on going back down to 75 or are you done with light heavyweight?
No. I'm 75. I'm campaigning at 75. However, I really am going to go to 68, though.
You took that fight on 2 weeks' notice, though. So
Less than.
It wasn't even 2 weeks. It was
well,
like,
yeah, You fought 2 weeks,
weeks
in
before.
between. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 weeks before that. So
Yeah.
So you didn't even have an idea that that opportunity may be coming September 10th?
No.
So obviously 2 weeks in between the two fights. I've been to Gary. So now you go from Gary fucking Indiana to LA in the bonk of California Stadium.
Yep.
How did that happen? Walk me through those 2 weeks.
Yeah, so so it was Wednesday, the Wednesday before the week of fight week is when we got the fight or the notification that this fight was available. And it was through some guy named Daniel Rubin.
So you said when? It's like 4 days prior?
No. So before fight week.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So you have the Wednesday.
Yeah,
then
I got you. I got you. So literally, they offered you this fight 4 days, or right about 4 days after your last fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So then Daniel Rubin, I believe he has something to do with Pro Box down in Florida. He was helping matchmake with that on that card.
Okay.
So then he gave us that chance, that opportunity, and said.
But how did he get your number?
So he didn't. So we went on Facebook, the matchmaking site.
The group. The
Yeah,
group.
exactly. Yeah, and I saw 196 rounds. Okay, let me see what this is about.
Man,
so then,
you're a hustler.
yeah.
Not a lot of people know about that. That's only matchmaker. I'm shocked that you know about that Facebook group. I'm part of it. It's crazy. That's dope. You're a hustler. I love it.
Yeah, so through that, he then sent us all the information. I told him that I'll take it. He said everyone has been canceling or pulling out on this fight. I said, don't worry about that with me. I'm taking this fight. So,
And they were paying.
and they were paying, yes.
God is good.
Yes, all the time.
Wow. And you didn't feel that the 2 week turnaround was too quick?
No, I'm always in the gym. I'm always working out. So by the end of this year, we want to have at least 7 fights. So starting in June. Yeah.
The goal is what?
8.
8. Yeah, by at least 7. Pushing it. So we have 4 now. 3 is very doable.
So obviously you made a good impression on this matchmaker from Pro Box. They get busy down there in Plant City. Did he now give you a call or tell you that there could be some opportunities for you in Florida or no?
Yeah, he has. Daniel Rubin, he has, yes.
That's nice. So how soon are we looking for you to get a Floridian fight?
A Floridian fight? Right. I'm not sure when. I'll have to circle back with him and whatnot. But in L.A., though, they loved me. And he told me that, Daniel Rubin, he was like, man, they love you. They said they want to bring you back and whatnot. That I even won Fight of the Night and Fighter of the Night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were there any bonuses for that or just name award?
There was no bonuses that I know of. Maybe I might ask now. I'm going to reach back out to them and be like, hey, what's up?
So after that, before that fight, how many followers did you have on Instagram?
Before that fight, I had about 112, 113.
So you gained about 13 or
It's
10,000?
about 10,000.
Yeah, about 10. Yes,
About
sir.
10. That's pretty
not
good.
bad. It's not bad. That's a good pickup. That's more than most professional fighters, I'd tell you that.
So I want to ask, where did you go from the bodybuilding? Because you talked about the bodybuilding to the boxing. Where was the acting in between that? Because I see you do some acting. I'm a little behind, but one of my favorite shows, Chicago PD. I'm like a season behind right now. But talk about that. How'd you get into that world?
So I've always been an actor since I was young, and I went to school for it. At college, I went to school for acting and biology. But when I finished college in 2015, that's when I really started professionally acting. And I got on Chicago PD in 2018. Before that, I was in Empire and then different shows. And I've also starred in independent movie, and whatnot. So
Yeah,
I've been
The Shy too.
Yeah, The Shy. I've been in a few shows.
Okay. Are you still? Is that something you're still actively doing, or is boxing kind of taking up too much time?
Well, boxing is taking up most of my time right now because the thing with acting is you have to get auditions and whatnot. It's not every time you'll get an audition. So when I do get the auditions, I do apply for it or do the audition and whatnot, and we just go from there. If I get it, we'll work it into the schedule.
I gotta go back. So when you said you won an award for natural bodybuilding or something like that,
Yes, sir.
does that mean no weights, all calisthenics?
No, so natural bodybuilding means no steroids.
Oh,
So they test you. They my organization that I was in, they did a piss test and a lie detector test before each show.
okay. No, because some of your Instagram, I see you doing a lot of like calisthenics,
Yep.
and some of those moves that you have to be very strong to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We so even though we were doing the bodybuilding stuff, we wanted to be, we called ourselves movement agitators. We didn't just want to be stiff. We wanted it to be functional movement and whatnot.
you ain't want to look like your man's. What's his name? NDO champ.
Him?
He do got that. Am I saying the dude's name right?
Who?
The dude that
That's him. That's him. NDO champ.
you do look like him a little bit.
Yeah, that's all.
My man be like big as hell and shit.
That's Michael Blackson's son. Yeah.
Oh man. So how was that social glove experience for you? I mean, obviously you got to connect with a lot of people. I'm sure it was a great networking opportunity. Or was the fight, getting ready for the fight and the actual fight too much for you and you wasn't able to really take it in as a fan?
No, I was able to take all of it in because that's my element. Coming from a theater background and acting background, I'm used to a big stage and people and whatnot. So it felt very natural to be in that setting. So I did connect with a lot of people, and I'm grateful for the experience.
So you're staying in Chicago right now?
Yes, sir.
And who is your trainer out there?
So I have two, Jeff Mason and Nate Jones.
Oh, Nate.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know he relocated out there.
Well, he's from Chicago.
I didn't know he went back.
No, I'm pretty sure he only was in Vegas
For Floyd.
for Floyd, like when Floyd would be in camp.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure he would go back to Chicago in between fights.
How's sparring out there in Chicago?
It's not the best. It's not. I have trouble finding sparring out there because it's an ego thing. People, when you're the man in one gym and someone else comes and outshines you, you're not the man no more. So people don't like that feeling and whatnot. But we do have good fighters though. But sparring for me anyway is not the best out there.
So you just like make the most of it, or I mean, are you at the point where you're like traveling for sparring? Or are you bringing sparring in, or how's it working for you?
Right. So we make the most of what we have there, but then we have gone out to go spar to Springfield, Massachusetts with Hector Bermudez.
Okay. That's my man.
Yeah.
Who you sparred out there? Because you're big.
Oh,
You don't have big fighters.
I've sparred a couple of people. There's an amateur that was #1. I also sparred Boo Boo out there, Andrade.
Okay.
And a few other people that he knows and has. So he actually worked my corner too. So he's part of the team also. Yeah.
With Nate.
Yeah.
That's strange because they're like in two different places.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah,
He
so-
just shows up on fight night?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
what is he like, your cut man?
He helps with cut and
Okay.
Yep, and just getting me mentally prepared and whatnot.
So I got to ask, because I see you on your social media coming at my guy. Like, why do you think you're going to get an opportunity at Jake?
At Jake?
Yeah.
That's your guy.
Hell yeah, that's my guy.
Well, first of all, I like what he's doing with boxing. I appreciate it. It's bringing more eyes to boxing.
Absolutely.
And there's a place for that within boxing. So I'm not going at him off of, he's not a boxer, because he trains like one. You can't take that away from him. But if he wants to fight a boxer, I believe that I'm the one that he should fight.
But why are you more of a boxer than him?
Why am I more of a boxer than
Because
him?
you're like, if he wants to fight a boxer, then you're that boxer. But why? I mean,
Look at the resume.
which resume? The professional one?
Yeah.
Bruh, Jake's been on the biggest stage.
No, but look at the competition I faced.
Jake's had the better competition.
Oh, nah.
He hasn't fought a real boxer. He hasn't fought one boxer yet.
He is
What? He fought real fighters that been under the real
Boxer.
lights.
A boxer, though. He hasn't fought a boxer.
So wait a minute. So the guys that you fought are more of a boxer?
I believe that they'll beat the people that he has fought. Yes.
You out here capping.
No,
What?
for real.
Most definitely.
Okay, who?
What?
So
I know.
what did you see? What did you see while they laid on the ground sleep that you was like, they'll beat all them guys Jake beat. Yeah. Him and Nate, even though they look the same, laying right there on the canvas, he beat the shit out of Nate.
Exactly.
Look, no, I think Jake would beat some of the fighters that I fought. I think that, but the fighters that I fought, I believe that they'll beat the fighters that he's fought. Pound for pound, I think so.
I don't know, man.
I think so. I mean, who has he fought though?
Bruh, you gonna really sit here and act like Woodley's a bum? You think he's not good at all?
Boxing.
And specifically, you don't think he'll beat anybody on your resume? Tyron would.
He would. He would.
And that was a real fight to me. I feel like that was a real fight, especially the rematch. Go ahead. I know you got something on your
I'm
mind.
saying y'all do know MMA is different from boxing. Like it's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They are two different sports.
It is.
But
So-
the thing is, it's like, okay, cool. That was the sport that he used to fight in, right? But it's like he training boxing for a boxing fight.
For how long? Has he been training for years?
Who?
I mean,
Tyron Woodley.
Tyron's definitely had years of training.
I know you've
In
been in
boxing.
camp with him.
in boxing. Yeah, I've been in camp way before this. Jake was even thinking of being in boxing. I was in Florida with Tyron Woodley.
Then I guess he's not a good boxer.
I mean, Jake is just younger than him and bigger. I mean, he looked good punching him into the ropes like that. Jake almost got dropped in that fight.
And then think about it too. Like I feel like if you were a fighter, because he moved up, obviously Tyrone did. How many camps did he had to push himself to cut that weight? Now he's moving up. He's like, well, shit, I ain't got to cut the weight no more. He probably wasn't even going as hard because he didn't have to cut the same amount
And I'm
of
not
weight.
trying to diminish your level of opposition, but you got to understand it's totally different on that level. Like when you're fighting a dude like Tyron that comes with all that celebrity, you see that was a pay-per-view. It's not even comparable. Like I'm being real. Like you can't compare a regular fight in Chicago to a pay-per-view in Ohio.
The fight was in L.A.
No. The last one was in LA, but your other one was in Chicago. So it's like,
But still,
and I get it.
I get
Don't
you.
get me
The pressure's
wrong.
not on
It don't
you.
mean I'm right. It don't mean I'm right. I'm literally having this debate with world-class fighters. You can see it on my Instagram. We do social media clips. Like I'm defending Jake out here because just like you started, you said 3 years you've been boxing. He been boxing 4 years.
Right.
He been doing this shit for 4 years now.
Right.
With the same team. And we've been interviewing all his sparring partners. And granted, I guess they might not say the truth, the total truth, because they want to keep getting that sparring partner money. But come on, man. I know Steve Cunningham, 3-time world champ. He ain't gonna lie for nobody.
Right.
Especially not no YouTuber. If the dude ain't good, he gonna tell you he ain't good.
Yeah.
People saying he good.
I didn't say he's not. I'm just saying when he's ready, I'm out here.
But that's the thing. You got to get ready for him because he's up here.
He is.
You gonna have to make him look back.
And he's saying, obviously, just because of how big his following is, and
Yes,
the pressure,
that's what I'm talking
you know,
about.
like
where he's at in the
Celebrity.
sport. Like,
Got you.
for instance, Espinoza. Let's say he wants to fight you. Will Espinoza even approve it? Because are you as big as Hasim Rahman? Are you as big as Tyson Fury's little brother Tommy? Like,
typically fighters got to
and
worry
look,
about.
He's fighting Silva right now, so Espinoza might be like, "Yo, this is a good real boxer, and that's what the people want." But are you bringing the numbers?
Right. I was, and yes, I was bigger and am bigger than Hasim Rahman Jr. Totally.
I'm gonna be honest with you and say,
100%.
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you and say you were before he got the Jake announcement.
Because we had him on the
admitted.
show.
No,
Yo.
he admitted he only had 5,000 followers before Jake, but right now you know he had 250,000.
Nah, he had like 3, I think now.
Oh,
I think
yeah?
300,000?
I think he had 3.
Damn, he just keep
Yo,
going
look,
because he learned.
Yo, when
He
we
learned.
had him
Once
on the
he
show,
got that
look,
following, he started going live and
started
doing the
going.
things you're supposed to.
when we had him on the show before the Jake, he had 5,000, and we was like, "Yo, why don't you have your name?"
He was locked out of his own account.
He couldn't even get his own name.
Jake helped him with
his
all that.
Instagram was like _junior_.
Damn.
And so when they got him to fight, they got him verified.
got him his real account back.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
So let me see. Last time I checked, so right now he is at 410,000.
No, he's
Holy
growing.
fuck.
Okay.
He's growing. He's growing.
that's quick.
But that's a fight. But look, even he got a big ass fight. Like he gonna look at you like they all
Look,
they get up there like Cotto complained that Pacquiao put him in a catch weight and that that he was always the B side. As soon as he got the A side, he made Canelo do a catch weight.
Right.
He made Sergio Martinez do a catch weight. So it's like you got to make them look back at you. Like look at what Canelo's saying right now about Benavidez. We all think Benavidez is next up. We all want the Canelo versus. He like, what has he done? He fought one champ. I ain't fighting him.
Right.
So that's how Jake and them gonna be. So you need to get it like a digi.
No, that's true. But then you got to understand, tables turn where, like you said, he's gonna be winning the fight eventually. So I'm not chasing him, but that's a fight that I would take right now. But I'm not chasing him. I got my goals and my vision set on a lot more other things within the boxing game.
Oh, because I seen a few posts, so I'm like,
I mean, TMZ.
I got you here with one,
TMZ picked it up.
2, 3, 4.
Receipts.
All right, you got 4. He only got
TMZ
4.
though. That's TMZ. TMZ's the one asking me, you know, about it and whatnot. So
That's big, though.
yeah.
Shout out to TMZ, man. Shout out to you. You're doing something right.
What part of Chicago you guys from?
So we stay up north right now, by Wrigleyville, but before that we used to stay on the south side.
Where at?
66 Marquette Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm from over east. So.
Oh, east. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but you're born in Nigeria.
No, I was born here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we schooled there. We've been there countless
went
times.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you're just solely into bodybuilding.
No.
You're
I'm
into
helping him out with the training.
okay, and are you on the strength and conditioning side because of your knowledge of bodybuilding?
Exactly.
How have you found the differences and or the similarities in the sport, and how have you been able to mesh the two to, make a final product?
Yeah, with the boxing, it has to be more compound movements because you're not really trying to put too much muscle on them. You're trying to build strength without putting the muscle, because you put too much muscle, then you're gonna have to, when he has to cut down in weight, you're just gonna have to lose that muscle again. So it's a lot of differences, but at the same time,
Holy shit. You two guys are not. No fucking way. He better not have sent me a mistake. You dudes are the fucking Jussie Smollett dudes? Nah. Holy shit.
you just figuring that out.
We do boxing. We found him through boxing.
Wait, bro. What happened with that shit? So, yo, look, I don't even follow shit but boxing. Like, I'm the only dude you're going to see that's never watched a football game, a Super Bowl, none of that.
Damn.
So what I got from this is little bits and pieces. So what I believe I've heard is that he paid y'all to beat him up and then claimed that y'all was robbing him, but it was all make-believe. And he went to jail. Y'all ain't go to jail.
Nope.
We ain't do nothing wrong.
So how? Didn't y'all, didn't y'all have to, what happened, man?
No,
what
so
happened?
exactly what you just said is exactly what happened and whatnot. And it's still in court right now because he appealed it and whatnot, so we can't say too much. But yeah, exactly what you said. He paid us to fake beat him up, and that's what we did. And
Bro, but what was going on that you was cool with it? Like, that you was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Because that shit could have put you in some problems.
Well, it couldn't have, because it's like acting. It was acting. It was acting. We didn't beat him up for real. So someone could pay you to fake beat them up, and that's not a crime.
But then he went on national television saying you were like real robbers trying to rob him. So it changed things.
Obviously ain't know he was doing that.
It went from Jussie Smollett saying you were, from him telling you this is an acting, and, it got serious.
That's where it became a crime when he went to tell the police.
Y'all never got arrested for this.
No, we did.
You had to bail out.
No, so we didn't bail out. No,
They let y'all on ROR.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I feel like they already knew that. Like the police, they knew something was fishy. They're like, nah, this shit didn't go down the
I
way.
ain't gonna lie. Like the story to me
Never made sense.
never made sense. And I used to watch like how many seasons of Empire was it?
Like 6.
Yeah, I probably watched like the first 2 or 3. Because after that,
But why?
It started getting.
Wasn't it supposed
to me, it just got repetitive.
But wait, wasn't it supposed to be a hate crime? Like y'all allegedly beat him up because he was allegedly
Yeah.
gay. Yo, that's crazy. I did not know that
How much
was
he pay
y'all.
y'all?
How much? $3,500.
What?
It was no, but you gotta listen. He paid us $3,500, and
A
he
piece?
he was supposed to. Yeah. Wait, was it a piece?
No.
No.
Oh,
No, it wasn't a piece. Nah. So he paid us $3,500. He was supposed to give us $500 when we came back. He still hasn't given us our $500, so we need that.
So y'all did this for 4 racks.
Yep.
So in the city of Chicago, where I could go crack a Chase card for 5 racks,
Yeah.
y'all did that for 4 racks.
But listen to this. In acting, it's about who you know. It's not about what you
money.
know. Right, exactly. So doing that for him, favor for favor, he'll be able to help us out with other shows and whatnot. So it's a bigger picture. I would have did it for free, to be honest.
true. I hear you hustling. So when did it go wrong though? Because obviously y'all was boys. Then shit hits the fan, and now he's really trying to blame y'all, right?
Yeah.
So now you have to build a case that this was all fake and provide texts and emails.
Exactly. Yep.
Holy! So he flipped on you.
Yep.
And he's like, "Fuck it, it's getting too hot. Y'all
Exactly.
really beat me up."
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
What is your parents saying?
They were at first. They're like, "Damn, how'd you get yourself involved with something like this? This not how we raised you. This and that."
Yeah.
But you know, it's ambition. We had
For sure. We've all been there.
Nah,
We've
for
all
sure.
been there.
Yeah.
No, it is, especially in the city. Come on, man. 3,500 change shit.
Yeah.
Nah,
for
for
real.
sure.
Not your life, but it'll change something in the immediate. So I understand. I can't believe this is y'all. That's so crazy. And and I just seen that clip. I don't know how long ago when he went inside.
Have you found it difficult to do your boxing thing without people or
Bringing that up?
or have you found that to be an issue at all?
This was almost that interview. It was my producer fault. He sent that. I had no clue.
Oh yeah.
At all. At all. No clue. He sent that like, yo, look at your text now. And I'm like, oh, shit. Wow.
Actually, it's been very good because people have embraced us more because of that situation.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They say it. All publicity is good publicity.
Good publicity. Yeah.
It helped, man.
It depends on how you turn it around and work with it. So it's been good.
So wait a minute. Oh my God. Have the acting jobs came after this?
Go ahead.
No, the acting jobs were before that.
Okay.
We was getting most of our acting jobs before that.
But the phone ain't start jumping after. Come on.
Nah.
For commercials.
For commercials and different stuff
but
like that.
we couldn't do it because it would have incriminated us and whatnot.
No book deals?
No book deals.
Nobody reached out to hear your side of the story on the book.
They had, I believe, my lawyer said they had, but it wasn't the right time yet. At that moment, it wasn't the right time.
Gotta wait for this appeal to,
and all that.
because you can't
stuff.
appeal it twice, or can you appeal twice?
Nah.
Have you gone to visit him? You're not allowed.
Yo, I'm pretty sure he out. Ain't he out?
Nah.
He's out.
He got on
They was just
after
talking,
5 days.
bro. They was just talking about him walking
just-
the red carpet. They was like,
Yeah.
yo.
Oh,
he-
so wait. He got out on appeal though.
Yeah.
Appeal bail though, because I promise you, I don't watch that shit, but somehow it was on my TV. And he had to go in and he started like blacking in the courtroom. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, nah, but he literally, I think he was just walking, man, maybe
Damn, you see it?
Fashion
How he
Week,
get
maybe?
out on appeal bail?
Because I forget what
That's
red
crazy.
carpet event it was. They was like, yo, he just showed up like nothing happened.
It might have been a BET or something.
It was
or
like
something
it was a
like that.
recent red carpet event. They were like, yo, they was like, this guy just showed up and pretend like
So
nothing had happened.
wait a minute. I just got a message. So wait, not only did he use y'all, but he tried to say y'all was white. Hold on, what? Yo, you see the thing is I don't follow this shit, so I didn't know. People texting me right now like, yo, you ain't know he tried to use these dudes and then say they was white. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, hey, listen, man, it worked for you though, because obviously you're doing better than you was then, and you know, you moved on to bigger and better things, but that is crazy. Small world. Wow. So what's next for you?
What's next?
It's been a roller coaster.
It has. Just focusing on the boxing and whatnot. Eventually, we'll try to do a deal with one of these promotional companies, depending on.
Have you sat down with anyone yet?
No, we haven't.
You don't think it's the time? You want to keep building?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean,
So by the end of
now
the
that
year,
I know, I don't know, bro. Now that I know, now that you're this person and they have all that, a promoter might want to work with all that.
Right.
Plus, you got your own social media following already. You at 100 and something thousand. Like, you ain't no regular prospect. Let's be real.
That's why I mentioned to you before that I was bigger than Hasim Rockman when it came down to it. More people know of me. So that's why TMZ was shooting that Jake Paul stuff.
I had no clue.
Yeah, that's why.
You should try to. You got to keep trying. I had no clue.
Yeah, that's why.
You do need the numbers, though. He can ignore you without them numbers, but damn.
I'm curious, with your acting background, your social media following, you fighting, you don't think to document what you got going, like your journey?
My
Like,
journey.
I'm saying, obviously, you have the acting skills.
Yeah.
You know, you've been there before.
Yeah.
You know.
When you say document, you mean like a camera
Like a
crew?
vlog?
Yeah. Either,
Or him doing it himself.
Yeah, either vlog it or, you know, some type of, you know, camera, you know, some type
you
of
have a
show or
YouTube?
something like that.
We do have a YouTube, but this last fight was the first fight where we actually hired someone to come document it. So,
What's your YouTube channel?
Team Able. So, spelled the same way. Team Able.
And it's all boxing, or you guys doing some
We have other
bodybuilding
stuff.
and stuff there too?
We have other stuff. It's not as active as it should be, but we have a few things on there right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that at least on social media, you know, shorts right now are popping.
Reels, yeah.
Yeah, or yes, reels. You know,
Man, y'all do backflips too? See, y'all just athletic. Doing backflips, y'all bodybuilders. Hey, your biceps big as hell. What size is it? I ain't gonna front. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I know my audience, they mad, they homophobic as fuck. But I'm like, bro, how the hell your arms that big as a boxer? What size? Have you measured?
bro, it's the bodybuilding.
No, of course. But then he had to come back down and get mobile.
Yeah.
But also, he's not a gym. That's genetics, bro. Like, look at his
genetics help a
brother,
lot,
man.
too, yeah.
And they already said they was doing it natural, but
Yeah.
have you measured? What size?
I haven't measured it. I haven't.
That shit big, Chan.
Yeah.
Word.
Word.
You doing your thing out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh, I know you measured.
his is
He's
big.
measured. He's
Yeah,
measured,
his-
right? You've measured. What
his
you rocking?
arms are
Like a
big.
22s.
22s. See, it's the definition. I thought y'all was bigger than 22s. I think I was like a 19 when I used to measure.
Yeah.
So like y'all defined in them. Like you can see you rip through the hoodie.
Through the hoodie. Well, you know.
You got the six pack, or you all
I got the
all
six-pack.
upper body.
Nah, you know the guys that bodybuild, they purposely buy like the smaller clothes. It's all part. That's why they tan. That's why they
it's
tan.
loose, though.
No, it's all
It's loose.
perception.
It's perception.
It's all
It is.
perception.
It is.
You know, that's
I
why
told
that's
you
why
that
they
about
tan.
the tan and that.
That's
I
why
just
no.
told him that.
What you talking?
I just told him that the other day.
I'll put this guy on.
Yo, this guy's terrible.
Nah, somebody told me.
Yo, but what? You don't tan? Would
No,
you just
I don't.
or baby oil and shit?
Nah, I don't even do that. My skin has natural
No.
oil.
I don't mean now as a boxer. I'm talking about back then in competition.
Oil, yeah. Or shea butter. I use shea
Yeah,
butter.
we was using shea butter.
Yeah.
So is there money in that sport?
Bodybuilding, yeah, when you get to the top, and it's mainly through sponsorships.
And endorsements.
Endorsements, yep, exactly.
Now, did you see Thor and the other bodybuilder had a boxing fight?
Nah, who's that?
Wait, what now?
Oh,
Thor
wow.
and
What's the other body? Eddie Hall?
Eddie
Hall,
Hall,
maybe?
Eddie Hall.
Two big-ass bodybuilders now?
For real?
Oh, I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
The shorty guy won, right?
Yes.
I
The
think
shorty
so,
guy
yes.
won.
Yeah.
So I was just bringing that up because they use their bodybuilding community to sell this pay-per-view. And that shit, you know, that was picked up everywhere. Not by networks, like they had whoever aired it, but I mean, media-wise, people were interested.
Yeah, and I feel like people who were from like the bodybuilding community, you know, found either our platform or just, you know, found boxing because of that fight.
Exactly. And that's why I like all these YouTubers and people coming to boxing. It's bringing a lot of eyes to boxing.
Absolutely.
And that's what we need in boxing.
So being as though that you wouldn't mind the Jake fight, have you tried to get on some of his cards?
No, we haven't. No.
And I mentioned Digi earlier. Would he take a fight with you think?
Digi, who's Digi?
KSI's
KSI
brother.
Oh, Deji. Okay,
Deji,
they're
Deji.
Nigerian
Oh, it's
too.
Deji.
Yeah, they're
It's
Nigerian.
Deji. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was Day.
Yeah, it's Deji. Okay, yeah. I would. Hell yeah, I would. But like Canelo, I don't fight Nigerians.
We don't fight our own people.
I love it. I love it. For real. No, I love it. More people need to say that shit so Canelo get a piece of his own medicine.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you don't got no manager, but can this tour, what is it, Tony Sims guy?
Tony Simpson.
Can he get you on his Misfits boxing? I mean, that's right up your alley.
Misfits?
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't. I don't even know.
That's
what
that's the KSI
Tell him.
card he just did, where he fought
He's got
twice in one night.
It's a whole series.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a whole series. So Hasim Rahman versus Vitor Belfort.
That's in Texas.
It's
doing
also part of that series.
and they're doing it in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
So they just moved locations. Yes, they moved locations and moved from the UK. They're having it in Austin, Texas. Yes.
Wow.
Because you know how you said it changed dates?
But
You know
but Hasim is from fucking Maryland, and where the hell is Vitor Belfort from? Man, he like Germany or some shit.
I don't know.
He's got a weird heavy accent. I was there for the fight week and for the whole fight with him and Evander. He bodied Evander.
He from Brazil.
Brazil.
I knew
okay.
he had an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he from
I
Brazil.
said Germany.
But yeah,
I ain't gonna front though. Yes, he is from Brazil. That shit was lit. Bro, he had a lot of Brazilian women come out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
badasses everywhere.
No, bodybuilders too. Brazilians love
yeah.
It was
They
so
love
many
it.
fit people over there.
They
No, it was
crazy.
crazy. And Trump was there.
What?
called-
Oh
Right.
yeah. That was the one in Fort
Florida,
Lauderdale.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hollywood.
Oh, I remember when I remember that. Yeah.
Yo, Ken Porter just asked, who are these guys?
Is that
That's the Jussie Smollett beater uppers. but Ken, he don't got a manager. He got 124,000 subscribers. He's acting. He's done a few acting gigs, and obviously he's got the Smollett stuff. He just got a body. What's up? He looking for sparring. He said he will extend, Ken. He will extend. So let us know.
Tony Simpson knows him? That's Sean Porter's dad?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they buddy. They
Okay.
know each other very well.
There you go, Ken. You buddy with his man.
But maybe you guys can try to, try to get on that Rockman card. You didn't even knew that it moved location.
I know, I knew, but I didn't know it was in Texas.
Yeah,
that
Texas.
makes no sense to me.
When is it?
Is there Brazilian?
I want to say Austin, Texas is a college town. It's also the capital of the state of Texas. But I don't recall ever seeing a boxing fight there.
There.
Yeah, they've done fights other places in Texas, but never there.
Okay.
I'm curious what venue they use.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna try to do something with the University of Texas, that might make sense.
You
'cause
said
they-
in
Exactly.
Austin?
Yeah, it's in Austin. Shout out my boy Dan Raphael. He be getting all the news. But yeah, they moved it to Austin, Texas. So
You know what date it is?
I can find out for you. I want to say it's like November 12th, I believe. Might be. Let me see here.
Yeah, that's very possible. Get on that card.
Let's see, November. Okay, November 19th. On the zone.
On the zone. Okay.
On the zone, Austin, Texas.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll try to reach out to a few people that we know.
Now, I will say one thing to take into consideration that
What is your social media?
you may be going up against Earl and Bud that day
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
because you
Yeah.
know we hearing
Oh, yeah.
you know
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so just a thing to consider, but worth a shot though.
It's
right?
worth it. Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, mine's is King Ola the Prince.
You the man. So, can you give out your social media? Obviously, we have to wrap it up. We do have a hard start of 2 o'clock, but we do appreciate you coming on. If you happen to extend, we'll get you in our other studio. And oh, look, Ken said, "Yeah, I think Tony told me about him once."
Yeah. Yeah.
At least you made the conversation. That means you're doing something good.
Yes, sir. My Instagram is Team Able, and team is TEAM_ABEL, like Abel and Cain. Team Able.
All right.
All right, we're going to take this picture, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., live from the Fight Starts facility.
One more thing. Shout out to all my Nigerians worldwide.
Yes,
Because
sir.
they support me a lot.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you hit up Tabiti?
Tabiti? Nah.
How you going to come to Vegas and not hit up Tabiti,
I
be in
just got here.
Nigeria?
I just got here today.
Right, but the minute you book, like Tabiti, I don't know if you're going to see this, but I'm coming to your city.
Right.
Nigerians connect
Connect.
in front of the
We always
TMT
do.
gym.
Right.
Nice picture,
Yeah.
but we out.
We
All
are.
right.